Hello, my name is Grant Sullivan, and joining me today is Michael Matisse. Michael, would you mind telling me what your three most critical points that you took away from the book Spin Selling are?
Hey Grant, thanks for having me on your show. The first important point that I took away from the book Spin Selling was to make sure you're asking the correct spin questions and in the proper order. The second most crucial point that I took away from the book was make sure you're following the spin method and using a proper opening, a proper investigating, making sure that you are demonstrating capabilities and you are able to close the sale. And then the third, which I think is people that sometimes forget about it, but is using advances to really drive the sale to a close. And I think the more advances you can use, the better you'll be, and they only help you. So first, I'm going to talk about how to use the correct spin questions and use them in the proper order. Today, SPIN stands for situation, problem, implications, and need payoff. If you can limit your situation and your problem questions and stick with your implications and your needs payoff questions, you'll be able to sell more efficiently, and just people don't want you asking the situation questions and the problem questions because just it doesn't feel like you've done your homework and you don't really know where you're coming from. So that's what I learned for the first point.
Would you mind telling me what you think the spin method is?
Yeah, so most certainly. The spin method has 4 steps, and it starts with an opening. You have to make sure you get your opening right because it leads the whole conversation and it drives it in the right way. Your second step is your investigating step, and that's where you are asking all the spin questions and trying to determine where the buyer is at and what you think you're going to get out of them. The third one is demonstrating your capabilities. When you're demonstrating your capabilities, you try to use the FAB scale, which is features, advancements, or benefits. And to be most successful, you try to use benefits. It gives you the ability to bring financials into the situation, and it just shows where the buyer will be in the future. And then the last one is being able to close the sale, and that's probably the most important point because for all the 3 leading up to that, you'll be able to tell if the buyer is going to buy the product or is not interested. And my third point is getting advancements. If you can drive advancements when you're selling the product, it only helps you get back on track and lead to a close. If you have continuations in there and you're at a stagnant, it's really not going to do you any good, and it will end up leading to a no sale. So if you can keep advancements going, some examples of advancements would be if you have a free trial, if you have the buyer call one of the shareholders and get their input on it. And I think if the more advancements you have, the better off you'll be. So that's what I learned from reading the summary of Spin Selling. And thanks for having me on your show today. I appreciate it.
No problem, Michael. That was very insightful. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.